I'm Erin Leung. I'm 15 years old and from Quincy, Massachusetts, and I have a passion for fashion. For the longest time, I've been looking for something to commit myself to. I started off with dance, then I went to flute, violin, piano, dance again, gymnastics, all that. I just quit them all. I couldn't do anything. And then I was scrolling through YouTube one day, and I saw a video, how to make your own circle skirt, and I was like, that seems interesting. I'll watch it. So I watched it and I was like, wow, this is so cool. I want to do it myself. So I went to my mom and was like, can you please buy me this exact sewing machine that this YouTuber has so I can teach myself how to sew? At first she was skeptical, like, why would I buy you a sewing machine if you don't even know how to sew? I'm not going to waste my money on that. But I eventually convinced her, and I'm so glad I did, because this is my life now. I don't know what I would be doing without my sewing. So personally, I like to do more formal, semi-formal wear. I really enjoy making these dresses and gowns that are really not your normal day kind of wear. You just wear to like a party for one day and that's kind of it. But that's just my style. So here I have this dress I made for my school's military ball. I used fish line for the bottom to create this lettuce hem. And then it's organza on the top, a circle skirt, and then I hand sewed on this little trim to create that. I really like this one. This is one of my favorites. The next one I have here is this dress I made for homecoming. This is my absolute favorite. This is my, I love how it's constructed. I love the design. It makes me so happy. This, will tell you, this gave me so much stress, and everybody in the household was so sick of me whining about it, but in the end, I got a great product. I was really into like this little design right here, and the little straps, and then I did that in the back also, and then I have a lace up. I have these pleats, and it's a high-low skirt, and I just really love it. This is my favorite. So this dress right here, I made as a mock-up for something for a client, and I'm actually really proud of this one because this is different than what I usually do with a tighter skirt and then this kind of top. But I really like how it turned out, even just for like a mock-up to kind of test the idea. Over here is a dress I made for my sister for her banquet, and I had to cut all these flowers out and hand sew it on, which took quite a while, but it was worth it in the end. Through my entire journey, my family has been so supportive, especially my dad, who's always like, yeah, it's okay, just spend the money if it's a learning experience. And I'm so glad that because without him, I really wouldn't be able to achieve the things I have. All of this is because of him, because he let me do it. He really trusts me and like really helps me for like looking for things of ways I can improve myself. He goes out to find like extra classes and stuff like that to really help me build a solid foundation and kind of take it on from there. And without him and without my whole family, I wouldn't be able to do this at all. Designers that I love include Zach Posen and Marchesa. I love their work so much. I like because it's more feminine, and I do enjoy more feminine things, more formal things, like as I've said before. Here's my messy workspace. It is usually way worse than this. I actually just cleaned it, and this is the cleanest it has ever been. And then here's my big shelf that I love with pounds and pounds of fabric, because, you know, every single time I go, even if I'm just going to the store for a zipper, I have to. Here, my dear Cindy. Oh, I love her so much. It's because of my dad that I got this machine. My mom would not let me. But my dad was like, if it's gonna better your sewing, do it. Just do it! And I did. Then here, we have Sir Serge. Oh, I love him. I don't know what I'd do without a serger. He finishes everything. Then, oh, Dimitri, my trusty donut. I love Dimitri. And Sally, let me introduce you to Sally. Sally, oh, I love her so much. She was my first good pair of scissors. I hold her so close, so dear. And then, of course, we have Fisk. Fisk, his name's Frederick. We call him Fisk, though. And then we have Sarge, who is not Surge. It's Sarge with an A and not an E, because this is Surge, this is Sarge. They're two different people. But, yeah, I don't know what I would do without these supplies, because I would be nothing without them, really. I really wouldn't be anything. But I have made quite a few sketch to finish designs. I'd really love the opportunity to be on Project Runway Junior because it's not only validation that I've actually not spent all this money, not had my dad spend all this money on something that just wasn't gonna carry on. I would love to be able to tell everybody, like, yeah, I can make it in the fashion industry. Like, I made it onto Project Runway Junior. Like, I can make a career out of this. I'm sick of hearing people tell me, like, oh, why are you doing fashion design? You're not going to be able to make any money off of that. It's not a stable lifestyle. Like, you should be doing something more, like, you can trust, like computer science or business. But I need fashion design in my life. This is what I want to pursue. It's my calling. And Project Runway Junior would really just help me achieve my dreams. Thank you so much for the opportunity, and I hope you consider me to be on the show. Bye.